Hey, you did it! You're here, you've signed up, you're an Usborne Books and More consultant. I wanted to welcome you, and I know I did that via email, but just so you know, I wanted to reach out to you personally through this video message and sort of go over a few things. What an amazing decision you made. There is so much opportunity in the world of Usborne Books and More that you can take advantage of, and I'm super excited to be able to see you off on your adventure and to support you every step of the way. You have a whole team behind you with Team Transform who can help support you in all those decisions too. So there is lots ahead of you, and just imagine what you can do in a year from now when you've earned thousands of dollars, or when you've collected so many fantastic books for your own personal library, or maybe you've even earned a trip. You know, Usborne gives away trips just for doing what you love and reaching out to people and changing the face of literacy. So, what do you do next? You saw that I sent you an email with all kinds of information. Some of the most important things I wanted to make sure you took note of. So for example, first and foremost, write your own success story. If you have not already done it, print it out, post it somewhere where you can see it, and read it and make sure you understand it. This is a great opportunity for you to create a goal for yourself as to what you want to achieve. And yes, I know that that might seem a little daunting, seeing as how you haven't learned anything yet, or very little at least, but check out those first couple steps. And in that first section, in your first 30 days, you can earn a half kit or a full kit refund. Why not try for it? You can do it. And so many consultants all across the country utilize this, and they earn that kit refund, and they start their business on pure profit. So I cannot wait to see you try that. And what's it gonna hurt? You might as well try. Your consultant success plan. That's the next most important thing that I want you to take note of. It was also attached in your email that we sent you. So make sure you're going through that little by little. You don't have to do it all at one time. This was meant to take you through the first 30 days. So go through it. Watch all those. And remember, those are hyperlinks, so you can just click on it. When it says watch, just click on it. And of course, that glossary of terms I gave you, yes, that can come in handy. So keep that handy. Make sure if you want, even print that out. Or keep it digital, and so you can check on those little links that I sent you. If you have any questions about those things, make sure you email us. We can make sure to contact whoever it is if you have any troubles with anything, and we're here to help you understand all of those things. So be sure to go through those and keep those handy. And don't forget, the team page is a phenomenal resource. It is our community to gather and to support each other. So when you have a question about something, or when you find something challenging, might as well ask us there. Post every day. We would love to hear from you. Post every other day. It's not mandatory, of course, but we'd love to hear from you. Okay, so now what? What do we do now? So the very first thing and the most important thing for you to do right now, grab a calendar. It can be any calendar that you've either printed online, or it could be your planner, whatever works for you. Just get something. When you get it, now what you're going to do is actually circle all the dates that you can work. Now remember, this business is based around your schedule. You don't base it around anybody else's schedule but your own, and that's what makes it truly entrepreneurial. You can pick the dates that you want to work. You can totally control every aspect of when you work and how you work. So you're gonna circle those dates. Those are called your open dates. And you're gonna, just so you know, you have those, okay? But the very first thing you need to do is set a launch party date. Yes, you wanna launch your party. You want to launch your business. You want everybody to know that this is an option for them, or for anybody else that they know that might be interested in either hosting a party, getting free books, doing a fundraiser, starting their own business themselves. Okay, so we're gonna pause right now, and you're gonna go get your calendar, and we're gonna do this right now. So pause the video right here and go grab a calendar, print it off, and let's circle your open dates. Okay, did you do it? Awesome. Okay, so now these are your open dates, and you're gonna do this every month. So get kind of used to that, because That's how you know. First, you schedule all of your family activities and everything that you're kind of committed to already. Then you circle your open dates. How many do you have? Do you have 2 a week? 1 a week? Do you just have your launch party set? Make sure you email me or message me or your team leader which dates you have circled for your launch party. And think about possibly having more than one launch party. Maybe have one on Facebook and one in person. In-person parties can be so much fun. And don't worry, we'll help you. We'll walk you through it. We'll give you some script ideas. We'll help you, so don't stress. So the next thing I want you to do is grab 2 pieces of paper. Just blank pieces of paper. It can be anything. Or, even better, if you've got a cute notebook that you want to use and just want to open up to a page, you can do that too, okay? What we're going to do is we're actually going to create 2 lists. One list is going to say hostesses and one list is going to say inviting. So on the hostesses page, I need you to write down everybody you can think of that you would love to host a party for. Maybe they need books. Maybe they have small children and you know they love to read books. Maybe they're looking for extra income and they're kind of curious about what you're doing. Maybe they work for a school who is desperately in need of books. There are so many ways that people could use all of our party benefits. Don't judge anybody. Just write them down. It doesn't hurt. It's your list. After you write all those down, I want you to go through that list, and see which of those people, or if you have any others, that you would love to work with. Again, maybe they need extra income. Maybe they just need to get out of the house and have a break from the kids. Maybe they just lost their job and they are the breadwinner for the family. Maybe there's so many options that people may not be telling you too. So think about those people and who you'd love to work with, okay? I want you to put stars next to all of their names that you would love to work with. When you do that, then you're going to write a list under that hostess list of all of those people. And then you're going to jot down a few things that you think of when you think of them working with you. Maybe you want to work with them because they are so much fun to be around. Maybe you guys haven't talked in a long time and this would be a great excuse to constantly be in touch. I have met so many great friends, totally wasn't expecting that, through this business, but I've also had my friends work with me and we've become stronger and better friends because of it. So you never know. It is so much fun to do with an Uzzy buddy. That's an Usborne Books and More buddy. So be sure to write those lists, and I'm going to give you just a few minutes to start that list. Think of as many people as you can, okay? Pause the video. Do that now. Okay, you got a pretty good list. Now remember, you can always add to it. So if you have it in a notebook, keep that notebook handy. Someplace where you go, oh, I just remembered, I could ask her. She would be great. Or, you know what? His kids love books. Why not put him on the list? So next thing I want you to do is we're going to actually reach out to those people. Yes, we're going to do that now. I know it can be a little overwhelming again because you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. But just trust me, we need to get those dates on the calendar first. So everything else will fall in place. So use the script we provided or come up with your own. Or ask your team leader, what would you say to invite somebody? So you're going to personally message them. And that means not so scripty that it looks canned. You want something that says their name and maybe one extra sentence that says something about them personally. Hey, Julie, I just started with Usborne Books and More, and I am super excited because in the next 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or whatever time you have left, I can give double free books to my friends. So that is something that nobody else can do except me, and I want to do that for you. How can I help you? I want to give you as many free books as possible, and it would be kind of cool to hang out with you online. Would you like to book a party? The whole idea is to be conversational. And then, of course, you can tag on those little extra lines like, hey, I hope the kids are doing great. I can't wait to see what they think of these books. Something like that. Or I can't wait to see what Max really loves. Something like that. Now remember, some of them might say no, and that's okay. That is one of the hardest things that we all have to learn with this business, is how to hear no and not take it personally. It is not something personal. It's not like they're saying no to you. They're saying, can't do that right now. Or, I haven't been convinced yet that that is what I want to do. Or, I need more information before I say yes. So keep that in mind, because it never hurts to ask again later, and don't take it personally. No problem. If they say yes, then you've got your calendar with all those open dates. And what you're going to do is you're only going to give them 2 options. You're going to say, hey, and it's the first 2 options on your calendar. I have Tuesday and Thursday available of next week. Would that work for you? And if they say, yes, Tuesday works great. Then you figure out a time, you write their name in your calendar, and then you move on. And we'll make sure to get you all the information to go forward. If they say, no, Tuesday or Thursday don't work for me, and then you give them the next 2 options. Now, what if you said, hey, sure, you want to do it? Great. When's good for you? Then you'll just go back and forth all day long and for 2 or 3 days trying to figure out what works for both of you. But you already know what works for you, so give them those options. It works like a charm, and it's so much easier, and it makes you feel better about running your business on your terms. Okay, now remember we said some of them might say no. It's okay. It's all right. You're going to hear it. Get over it. Build a bridge. Get over it. And when they say no, then that's your opportunity to say, no problem. I'm having my launch party on date. Maybe you'd like to come to that instead. Would you like an invite? That's the key words right there. Those are the key words right there. Would you like an invite? You're asking them if they'd like an invitation, not if they're going to come and if they're going to buy books. And all. We just ask if they want an invite. That way, they can say yes to something easy, like, sure, I'll take an invite. That doesn't hurt. And then you'll invite them, and you'll always follow up after that just to make sure that they're going to RSVP yes. So, remember, if they say yes, get their date. If they say no, invite them. And that's where your second piece of paper comes in. So we're going to pause the video, and we're going to let you get to it and invite all of those people that you want to invite. And when they say no, offer them the launch party. All right? So go do that and let me know how it goes. Okay, great job. If you are still working on this, this is awesome. I'm super excited for you. This party is going to be so fantastic, and it's so much easier when you do these steps. So on that inviting page, you probably have a few people who didn't want to host a party, okay? And you've got a list started. You're going to come up with 20 to 30 more people to add to that inviting list. So get that out, and we're going to pause right here, and you're going to think of as many people as you can. Oh, and if you need a little help, we have a little sheet, a little worksheet that will help you do that. So see that in the comments. So now you actually get to invite them. Easy peasy. We already went through that. But just in case, make it personal and make sure you put their name in it so that it's not a mass invite. Oh, and by the way, did I tell you we don't do any mass inviting? I'm going to say it again. And we don't just add people to groups. How many groups have you been added to without anybody asking you if you even wanted to? So now we're actually going to pause the video again, and you're going to go ahead and invite those folks. So remember to keep it personal, add their name and maybe a couple other personal things about them that you want to do. But you can generally just copy and paste that script into a private message or a text. We don't do anything on their wall. We don't post anything in other places publicly. This is something private, and you want it to be an exclusive event. You want them to be excited about it. So we're going to pause here and do that. Pause. So that was fun, right? So that's what you're going to do, and that's how you're going to coach all of your hostesses to do that too, okay? I know that that's a lot of information, but that just shows you how much opportunity is available to you. So be sure to watch this video over as many times as you want and enjoy it. Enjoy this time of learning and finding out new opportunities that you can take advantage of. Be sure to use your CSP, your Consultant Success Plan, and your Write Your Own Success Story rewards to set your goals, and let's go for it. I'm super excited to hear from you and to hear what you decide to do first and when your launch parties are. So please email us, message us, or private message us and let us know. We're dying to know. So congratulations again on making the decision to join Usborne Books and More, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Okay, so now you've invited all of these people, right? No. Okay, so we're gonna actually pause now and you're gonna go and invite those people. So, oh my goodness, if I don't get this done. Hello, Ziggy.